Hi Paul, this is Bill Kendall. Thank you for taking the time to look into this. This is the issue where it doesn't appear that MultiWiiConf GUI is actually sending its settings to the flight controller. And here's an example. This is my little working model of a camera stabilizer. So right now I'm just using the regular code. This is the pimped code that you sent out, and then I just modified it for the proper flight controller and that kind of stuff. And I'll send you a copy of the config file. So as you can see right now, if I tip this forward, the camera actually even extends further forward. You can barely see the servo, but it's moving as it goes. So if I tip it back, it tips even further back. And so what I want to do is I want it to actually go the opposite way. Now here's my settings, okay? And you can see I have camera stabilizer on. Right, it's in angle mode, and I have a switch on my controller that will turn the camera stabilizer on and off, so that has to be on. The other thing I have set up, and this is what I want to do, is I want to be able to take, as you can see right there, aux3. I've got an analog port analog pot sending out to the controller, and I want to have analog 3 actually set the center pitch position. So if I go to the servos tab, and here's where the problem is. Oops, let me square you up there. If I go to the servos tab, I choose gimbal. All right, this is correct. If I go live, I should be able to take the center position here, mid, and have it actually change the position of the camera. But as you can't hear the servo moving. That's because it's not. So by changing mid, rolling it back and forth on the screen, you can't see it, but it's not moving. Okay, so that's problem one. All right, now if you notice, it's actually the display's changed to aux3. That's because if you take this all the way down and come back up, you can go through your different channels. All right, now aux3 is doing it, and it should be controlling it, but it's not. Also, if I change the gain here, or tilt proportion, I should be able to get more motion out of it and invert it, which I would need to do with this one. And that's not working either. So it's still pitching forward when it should be pitching back when I tilt forward, and vice versa. So that's really the problem right there in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and grab some screenshots of these and include it in the email. That'll help you see it. I do have a workaround, but it's quite literally going into the output .cpp, and I have to hack the code to do it. It works. I get all the functionality I want, but it's really not the right way to do it. Functional, but it's not the right way. So that's what I'm trying to do. And as you can see, again, live, right? And I change these values here, and it doesn't do anything. Doesn't change anything. So even if I do a save, all right, so it should have written it. If I read, it goes right back to, it didn't go back that time. Usually if I hit read, it goes back to where it was previously. But it doesn't make any changes on the actual way this thing works. It's still asked backwards. So anyways, bottom line is, it looks like the GUI is not talking to the flight controller. All right, thanks again for your consideration, Paul. Talk to you later.